In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this impressive model of Duke using only 3 materials: index cards, markers, and a lot of tape. As simple as it sounds, it's not the easiest job in the world. For someone like me though, I'm quite experienced. I made a model of Duke back in 2021, about 3 years ago at this point. That model is heavily flawed now when I compare it to this newer one. I made this model using reference photos off the internet and a take-along Duke model to help me build it. These would help me mimic Duke's shape and get all the details in where they need to go. But enough chat, let's actually look at the model's production. The first part was doing the boiler. I did the boiler by cutting up 2 index cards and sticking them together after coloring them in. And so far, this is the result. Then there was the nameplates, one of the hardest parts since I had to carefully write Duke's name onto the plates and make sure I didn't make any errors or mistakes while doing so. Then there was the cab. The other boiler details you see will be added later on. However, I decided to work on the cab next since it would be easier, and after giving it details like the cab windows, it now looks like this. Then I had to make the buffer beam, the smoke box, and the funnel, which thankfully were all pretty quick and easy to accomplish. And now the model is doing even better than it was before. We now move on to the wheels. Unfortunately, these wheels do not turn, but I think are still pretty good for what they are. I colored the wheels in black, the rest of the chassis dark gray, and then I did the side rods in silver. At this point, the model was pretty much nearly completed, apart from the face and tender. I just added the boiler details I mentioned earlier that were actually, believe it or not present on my older model. We're nearly done, but I still needed to do the face. I cut out a circle and made sure it fit the smoke box. Then I recreated one of Duke's television series model faces. The best part about the faces though is that they're interchangeable with the model, so if you make multiple faces you can easily swap them out. Woohoo! We're almost done here, we just need to do the tender. The tender was a lot simpler. All I had to do was pretty much take all the index cards and form them together and color them. It was much simpler, much quicker, and I did the same strategy with the wheels. And that was it. This is my finished Duke model. And if I'm being honest, I think it turned out really great. It's miles better than the one I made back in 2021. And I think now I'm actually kind of interested to make more models. Perhaps Bertram, or the rest of the Skarloey Railway. I don't know, leave your answers in the comments. I might make more of these because they're just really fun to make. Anyways, I've been rambling on for a lot and this video took a bit of time to edit, so yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm done here.